Hey y'all, talk about Love Me Hip Hop, New York, Season 8, Episode 5. I've been tired. So we're gonna get through this video, because it was bullshit. But it had me something to talk about. We're gonna talk about Safari and Dream Doll. They started off the show with glasses shopping, and she wants to tell him about her drama with Sophia the Body. He was like into the conversation, but at the same time he was turned off by the conversation, because he was like, girl, you got to be focused. Your song is playing on the radio. You ain't got time for this. If you gonna want to be meeting my mama, you can't be this turn up girl, ratchet ass girl. And she like, oh, did he just say I'm gonna meet his parents? That mean that's something. Girl, I'm like, girl, do you know how many times some cousins of mine and introduced some bitches to our family? And girl, okay. But that would, and then the next time we seen him, he was crying. And we found out that his uncle, I think his uncle Vern, had got stabbed up and killed. They found him in the house, and I felt so bad for Safari at that moment. Oh my God, my heart went out to him at that moment. Dream Doll was there to confront him, and he was happy that she was there to comfort him. And I was like, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't even be mad at her at that moment for comforting him and being there for him, because I'm telling y'all, I felt bad for Safari. So, you know, my prayers go out to you and your family. Bree meets up with Rich Dollars, and he basically telling her that she was in the wrong for the whole situation with Bianca. And she was like, well, that bitch jumped me. The last time I saw her, she jumped me, so that's why I came for her. But he was like, if you want to make it in this industry, you can't be doing all that. You need to focus on you and your grandmama and not Bianca. And she say that she's willing to do it. So then Navarro comes up, and Rich introduced her to Navarro. And when Navarro runs down his resume to her, she feel like, oh, Rich done something for me. And I'm like, bitch, Rich only introduced you to an entertainment lawyer. That's it. Like, he didn't say, hey, he's working with you, stop. He didn't say he was working with you. He didn't say y'all about to do a contract. Girl, he introduced y'all and started talking about, what's that girl? His girl. Navarro's little artist. So I was just like, oh, but okay. She happy. Lil Mo and her husband taking a lie detector test. We all know how that was going to go. Mariah Lynn and Bianca, they have dinner. And Bianca is not really feeling Yandy right now, because she's saying she's doing all these moves and Yandy haven't been doing anything for her that she needs her to be doing, because she's focused on Mandisi and her business and her kids and yada yada yada. So she feels some kind of way. So then Mariah Lynn tells Bianca about the whole Sophia the Body and James R drama, and how she had to put hands on her. And she was like, wait a minute, ain't that Jacquees girl? Like, what? And she was like, oh, that Jacquees girl? Like, okay. So now Bianca feeling some kind of way about that. So then Bianca tells her about the whole Bree drama and how Dream Doll jumped in it, and how Dream Doll put Mariah Lynn in it. And Mariah Lynn is like, what the fuck? Like, bitch, what? Why is a self-artist out here putting my name in drama, starting drama? And then she was like, well, if she got problems with my girl, she got problems with me. I said, oh, here we go with this ratchet ass behavior, but okay, whatever. Lil Mo and Carl, they talk about the test results like we all knew he was going to fail. And all of a sudden, now that you failed, now you want to say how you messed up. I'm like, okay. So they had a little thing with a little therapy session with Dr. Jeff, and I was just over it. I was so fucking over it, because I was so over Lil Mo. Lil Mo was like, this is my third marriage. I have 5 kids, and I'm going to do whatever I can to do this, make this marriage work. And I'm like, why? He not doing whatever he can to make the marriage work. Why the fuck are you? Like, girl, this is allowing him to say, okay, she forgave me, I'm going to cheat again. Like, girl, would you cut your losses because he's a fuck boy? And then he going to try to make it the excuse that he never slept with the girl. It was only text messages and pictures of that gay. Like, come on. This is why dudes do what they do. Because bitches like Little Mo say, regardless if he cheated, and she want to talk about the other girl like he wasn't sending her no text messages and pictures and shit. Like, she must not been that fucked up, ugly, none of that he was entertaining the conversation. Whatever. I was just disappointed in her. I was so disappointed in her. Anyway, I could just tell that he's remorseful. I'm like, just another dumb bitch. Girl, you better not ever sing Superwoman at no damn nothing. I'm just saying. Juju and Bianca, they meet up to talk, and they're talking about how Yandy has not been doing nothing for Bianca, and Bianca has been making these moves by herself, and how it was some rumors that Bianca had been talking about Yandy. So Juju want to get to the bottom of it because she feel like Yandy and Bianca are too cool for all of these rumors. So she was like, I'm going to set something up, I'm going to talk to her, yada, yada, yada. Mariah Lynn talks to DJ Self about Dream Doll, and he was over there like, girl, you going by this he say, she say stuff, and I'm understanding what he's saying, but I'm like, listen to what your artist is saying. She is not even coming at, oh, I'ma fuck Dream Doll up, it's gonna be some problems. She's telling you to handle it so it won't be no situation like Major Galore in the Gwinnett team. You need to check your artist that she's out here about to fight with some other bitches and causing Gwinnett members to be involved in this shit. So I was on Mariah Lynn talking to DJ stuff. I was on her side with that one. Remy and Papoose, they're shopping because she's getting ready to open a women's clothing store in North Carolina, and she want to do all this stuff and have a baby, and he want to focus on having a baby, but he's willing to help her get everything she need to do so they can start working on this baby, and she's all for it. She's all for it. What pissed me off in that conversation is when she told him about what Juju said, he kind of got pissed at Juju, and I'm like, maybe you didn't hear it right, boo. Because the way Juju brought it to Yandy was just an advice and just precautions. Something the doctor must didn't tell y'all, or y'all didn't hear it from the doctor or something. But that's even what the doctor said, that it can be that can be something that it might not take the first or second time. You know what I'm saying? And you have to be prepared for that. So I didn't see nothing wrong with Juju said to Remy, and Remy should have told him, because you saw the anger that he got when she said it. Not even just in the confessional. You saw how angry he got when she said it. And if I was Remy, you were supposed to say, look, baby, no, she didn't come at it like that. She was just trying to give us her advice because she don't want us to be disappointed. Basically, that was it. What else happened? Juju, Yandy, and Jonathan meet up to talk, and Juju basically just tell her about the whole Bianca thing and how Bianca and the rumors and all this stuff, and Jonathan's like, I said it, because he was like, did she say who she heard it from? And she was like, no, that's why I want them to talk so it can get squared away. He like, well, I said it. And I'm like, you's a messy bitch. Like, I don't like Jonathan. It's nothing about him that's making me say, oh, I fucks with him. No, everything about him is making me say, oh, I need camera time. No, because like I said last week, we wouldn't have knew nothing about the threesome, nothing about nothing, unless he wouldn't have brought it up. Like, you brought this up. I ain't never heard about him having no threesome with Anais. So you brought that up, and then you made this big ass deal about it. And then when you want to go off on her and she say something back to you, then you shut the fuck up. Don't say it. Now you over here running your fucking mouth when you was all about this rumor bullshit. Like, somebody told you Anais was talking about you and calling you Hollywood. So now, boy, you need to stop talking to whoever you keep gossiping with. That's what you need to fucking do. But he went and said, oh, somebody told me, but I'm not going to say who told me. I hate people like that. If you not going to say who the fuck told you, shut the fuck up. Don't start no mess. That's why I was so here for Bianca. I wasn't here for too much of her popping off, but I was here for her checking the shit out of him. Because I feel like, yes, you're a grown ass man. But we'll get to that part. Because I cannot deal with him. I can't. Even Juju looked at him like, bitch, what? You said this? You started this? And then you going by what somebody else said? Like, come on now. Anais and Rich, that bitch is a thought in all forms. Like, I just can't. I don't like her. He meets up with her, you know, to talk business with her, and she basically wants to fuck. And that's basically what they go upstairs to do. And I'm not going by who said this. I don't like her. I don't care. He asked her when she married. She said sometime. And they went upstairs. She kissed him on the chest. He kissed her on the neck. They went upstairs to do some grown things. Bitch, that's not grown to me. That's immature fucking actions. Like, come on now. Carl's in the gym with Snoop. He's telling Jim how he wants to make it up to Lil Mo because he failed the lie detector test. Talking about, you know, I didn't know she really loved me. She's the first girl that really showed she loved me. And it's you know, some habits hard to break. I hate a nigga like that. Like, nigga, you, okay. Why y'all didn't do that before y'all got married? Why y'all didn't do that when y'all was just dating? Like, come on now. Whatever. Like I said, okay, Bianca, Yandy, and Juju meet up, and they're talking about the whole rumor situation because neither one of them want to be mad at each other. Both of them want to squash the whole rumor beef. And then Jonathan walk up, and Bianca is caught off guard. And I think that was really wrong for Jonathan to know about this meetup, but not Bianca. Y'all set Bianca up for fail. So y'all to put this boy at her, and he knew to get down, but Bianca didn't know to get down, and y'all want to ambush her and then expect her to act accordingly, knowing her behavior. Y'all set that girl up for fucking fail. But like I said, I would have popped off on him too. I'm sorry. I feel like because the way he sat down, like, oh, what y'all talking about? Bitch, you know what we talking about. Like, come on, don't play stupid. Then he sat down and, you know, like I said, she don't really know him like that. So for her to have to explain herself of what was they talking about and how she feel like, oh, people were saying that I'm talking about Yandy, and he like, well, I said it. So yeah, I would have been mad too. She popped off and was like, who said it? Like, who told you? Like, won't you say who said it? I'm not gonna say who said it. That, I'm telling you, will get you popped. I'm sorry, because you being messy as hell. Like, I get what Bianca's saying. Like, that is being messy. You can get somebody killed telling somebody something like that, but then don't tell them all of the shit. Like, Yandy, you was foul for that, because you should have been like, you know what, tell her who said it. Let's get it all out on the table. Like, come on now. You spreading rumors that you don't know exactly is true, but somebody told you. Like, come on. It's bitch made to me. And then for a dude to go back and tell some bitch that another bitch talk, like, you a bitch, you a straight ass bitch. And then she was like, I'm beating everybody up. And you know, Juju got mad at her and was telling her she need to grow up and she need counseling. Yeah, she do need to learn how to deal with her anger, but at that moment, I don't know if I could have been mad at her. I really don't know if I could have been mad at her for real. Then Jonathan sit there and try to apologize. I would have been just like Bianca, bitch. My mama said if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say shit at all, because I want to punch him. I wanted to punch him for her. So, yeah, that was my review for Love and Hip Hop New York Season 8, Episode 5. Y'all tell me what y'all thought about it. Really wasn't that much to it. And we'll talk about it in the comments. All right, you guys. Peace out.